Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. We're in the barn here. We're half full. We got 4 ewes in with all their lambs. Just a little update on Annabelle and her lamb. So that lamb was one of 2. The one didn't survive, unfortunately. And we had this one in the house for the last couple days. Now we're working on reintroduction. So there's a little bit of a strained relationship there, I think, because there's been some separation. So anyway, so what I might have to do, I have a milking stand out in the outside the barn. I might have to bring it in, and then I can at least kind of put her in, have her eat some grain, and the lamb can go in and drink, and then they can get used to that relationship, because I'm fairly confident that lamb never actually drank from its mother directly before we separated it, because it was just lethargic and cold. So we've been milking the ewe off every day, and she's been fighting it. She's not keen on it anyways to begin with. This right here is my milking stand. We built this a couple years ago for Sharon. Sharon had teats as big as my fist, and so none of the lambs could get that teat in their mouth. So it required a little bit of support and assistance. And so anyways, put their head in there, a little bit of grain to coax them in, and once they're in, close and squeeze, put the chain on. Hi, Finn. Look, does it work for kids too? Put your head through. Poke your head through here. I'd have to put candy bars in here.
Hi.
Look, I got you. You're a sheep. I'm just kidding. That would be cruel. I couldn't do that. You think we should milk a sheep in here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You think we should squeeze her head in there? Boom, like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she doesn't back up. Let Lammy Lamb drink. Who's this for anyways?
I don't know.
Cupcake's mama?
Yeah.
We named the lamb Cupcake, by the way. I say we.
Like you only do it this way?
Charlotte named it Cupcake, but it's actually Finley's lamb. Finley's sheep and Finley's lamb.
You only squeeze it like this?
You just squeeze it a little bit, just enough so they can't pull their head out.
Not like this.
That's right, that would get a little tight. Like everything else on the farm, it weighs an absolute ton. So I'm gonna go the old manual labor way, I guess. I should have put it on a pallet and I could move it with the tractor, but that's how they built Stonehenge. I should be able to feed my sheep this way. She's in the milking stand now. Boy, what a wrestling match that was. She's actually our biggest ewe, and probably one of her, well, she is our strongest, biggest and strongest, but also she doesn't really have a mindset to, comply. So grain treats work, but she's not easily tricked into just sticking her head into, what you can clearly see is a trap. Anyways, I managed to get her in there, and try as I might. Where's the little lamb? Over on the other side somewhere, hiding out. But try as I might, limited success in getting him to suck, or getting her to suck. But I did get, what does that work out to be? About 10 ounces of fresh milk off of her. So I'm gonna keep this just in case. I'll come back in a couple hours, and if that belly starts to shrink and there's no incentive to suck by that lamb, then I'm just gonna have to tube it again, because yeah, it doesn't want to suck on a bottle. And I get it. I wouldn't want to suck on a bottle either, but we just gotta let at least try nature first before we intervene, right? All right, but it's now after lunch. The kids tapped out a little bit early. It's chilly today, actually. That east wind is blowing. I shouldn't say blowing even. There's just enough in your face that you're like, this is really not enjoyable. But anyways, we went in, the kids warmed up, had a bit of lunch, some grilled cheese sandwiches, and then Finn's gone down for a nap. Charlotte wants to watch a little bit of TV. I'm gonna fire up the big tractor here and go drop a big big silage bale in with the ewes. And then we'll check on our progress on that little baby lamb reintroduction with its mother, and see how it's making out here. I got the tractor pulled out there quick. I just wanted to show you this too. So but last week, I bought my wife a new air compressor for her birthday. She said it was for me. She said I was selfish, amongst other things. But anyways, it was clearly for my wife, because she does so many woodworking projects with the air nailer. Anyways, I rigged it up here in the shop, and then I went right back to Canadian Tire and I bought one of these retractable reels. I did the same thing with the power cords. I put one up under the mezzanine and one over there beside where the tractor is. So there's nowhere now in the shop that I can't reach power or air. Like I got full reach. Now power wasn't such a big thing because I did put an electrical outlet every 6 feet along the wall so that no matter what, if I even had just a short extension cord, I could always reach no matter where I was in the shop. But pretty quickly you realize that if you're going to leave anything plugged in for any length of time, or maybe you unplug it, but then the extension cord doesn't get wrapped up just because time, right? Time is the biggest limiting factor we honestly have here. And so for me to just give it a tug and it's self-retracting and it just goes and it's stowed away is a huge time saver, huge mess saver. And as you can see, I struggle with that, right? Like I struggle with putting stuff away. And so I'm pretty stoked about that. That may seem like a pretty trivial thing to lots of folks, but be able to have a reel that you can just boop, boop, and away it sucks itself back up. I don't got to put anything away. That's a life changer for me. So now, of course, we're into the final days where we've already started line. We're about halfway done. But feed consumption is at an all-time high, honestly. And so the nutrition demands of the ewes in their last few days to make sure they don't get pregnancy toxemia, and you don't get, what's the other one? You get milk fever. They're kind of hand in hand. And you don't get any starved lambs. That's one that we're dealing with right now, is a lamb who's, despite her best efforts, still really, really weak and lethargic and didn't weather the cold very well. So we're getting about 6 days to a round bale. Well, just finished tagging and banding. Oh, look, that's bright out there. Set of triplets. They can go out, get some extra vitamins from the sky, get a little vitamin D in the system before the mob gets here. I'm gonna close this door because they get loud, unnecessarily loud. Anyways, I'm gonna move Annabelle and her lamb into that pen because there's a window there, right? Everybody loves a window seat. It's just that much warmer. It's just that much brighter. It's just like, you know, it's just like being in the hospital. You want a room with a view. So come on out, Mama. Might need some coaxing. Where are you going? Oh, you think you're going outside? Oh, you are not going outside. Let's go the other way. Under the tractor and around some more. Bucket of grain. That's all we need. Bucket of grain.